Hey you guys, it is day 9 of our yoga challenge, and it's a Sunday, and I believe in taking a day of rest, and so this yoga challenge isn't that strenuous, but I thought in the spirit of that we would go ahead and try and focus on relaxation today and a little more meditation than the actual workout. So we'll go ahead and find a place that's comfortable for you to sit in, whether that's cross-legged. You can try stacking your legs. I'm not super flexible in this direction, so however you feel comfortable, stacking your legs on top of each other can be a good posture correction, but as you can see, I'm not super flexible like that, so I'm just gonna sit cross-legged. And go ahead and let your hands just rest comfortably to the side, and let's take a deep breath in, pulling that breath into your belly button and then exhaling it out. Easing the tension in your back and in your hands. Taking a moment and staying present. Whatever stresses or things that are nagging at you, let them just go to the side. We can stress about that in another 15 minutes. For right now, we're just going to stay right here. Focus on the positive. We're letting go of any hard feelings, letting go of any tension or anger, and letting that just be, pushing it to the side. Maybe thinking of something you'd like to get out of your session today or the whole yoga practice, focusing on that positive and what you want to achieve. Sending out those good thoughts or affirmations for yourself or those around you. We're going to play with our breath a little bit. Sometimes people can think this is kind of strange. Just hang with me and give it a try. We're going to take our middle finger and our ring finger and index finger, and just let them rest on your forehead. The ring finger will just tuck underneath. And we're going to take our thumb and plug the right side of your nose. And exhaling through the left nostril, letting it out. Now, letting the thumb let go, and our ring finger or your pinky will plug the other side of the nose and inhale through the right side. And we'll just alternate side to side, exhaling and inhaling. And exhaling and inhaling. You will feel that cool breath as you exhale, or it should be a warm breath as you exhale, and that cool breath as you inhale. It's a cooling breath. Focusing and centering. And let's do it one more time. And go ahead and let the hands drop. Feeling the effect of the way your breath changes you. And let's go ahead and just circle, rotating through the low back, coming around. And stretching, working out any tension in that low back. And then we'll go ahead and reverse, going the other direction. Just working into the hips. And let's come back to the stillness. And we're going to go ahead and take our legs behind us, coming into all fours. We're going to watch our alignment, that our hands come right underneath our shoulders and our knees right underneath our hips. flexing that foot and pushing it back. Feel that stretch all along the back of your leg. And then extending the opposite arm out, straight above your head. Your head is just a natural extension of your spine. Then exhale, bringing it back to center. And alternating to the other leg, flexing that foot, extending it back, and arms straight above. And on your exhale, bringing it back in. Alternating side to sides with your breath, inhaling and pushing away, and exhaling, bringing it back in. Inhaling, pushing away, exhale, bringing it back. Keeping the trunk of our body still, bringing the knees and the hands back right where you took them off the ground, placing them right back where they came from. And just stretching. And then finish it off so you've done the same amount on each side. And then push back into your child's pose. Letting the hands come out in front or stacking them on top of each other. You can let your knees open up to make room. And just breathing. Focusing on the relaxation. You can take your hands back by your feet, curling up into a ball, and just resting. And let's go ahead and inhale, taking it back to all fours. Adjusting so that your body's all in alignment and stacked on top of each other. We are going to shift our weight slightly to the right side. Then taking that foot, extending it back just like we did before. Nice flexed foot. And then the same arm this time, extending straight out. So we're working on our balance. Holding there. If you're happy here, stay here. If you'd like to try a challenge, getting those 2 fingers, hooking your toe, and we're going to extend to the side, stretching that back leg. This is difficult. Stay present. One more breath and then we'll release. And exhale, taking it back down. And let's go ahead and shifting our weight over to the left-hand side. And let's push that right leg back, flexing our foot. And then extending that same arm. Letting your head just rest, natural extension of the spine. Working on that balance. And if you'd like the challenge, hooking the toes and extending, nice and long stretch. Exhale. And if you have distractions in your house right now like I do, stay present. That's okay. Distractions are part of life. And release. Sitting back in child's pose. We have distractions every day in our life, and we have to learn how to stay focused and stay in the positive. Let's go ahead and take it back into a down dog. So letting the toes find the mat and just sending those hips up to the sky, pushing your shoulders and chest towards the knees. Holding static and stretching. And let's go ahead and pull that knee in towards your chest, taking it into a pigeon. We're gonna hold right here. If you'd like to, bend that back knee, feeling that stretch along the front of the leg. And you can reach for that leg, stretching. Staying here, a couple more breaths. And releasing that. If you'd like to, coming deeper. And just holding here, feeling that sensation in your hips. And exhale. Most of us really like this stretch. It's uncomfortable, but we know it's doing good things. It's stretching. Exhaling into the hip, letting those muscles get longer. And let's go ahead and take it back to the down dog, stretching, getting a little bit of length in there. Pressing those heels back. Feel that stretch along the back of your calves and up your legs. And let's pull the opposite knee into a pigeon. Getting comfortable there, and then you can bend that back leg up. Feel that stretch right in the front. Reaching behind, and breathe. Breathing into that stretch where you're feeling those tight muscles. And go and exhale, letting that down, and we'll take it deeper. Exhale and breathe. Paying attention to that sensation. You don't have to run away from it. Feel those muscles get longer. Every time you exhale, feeling the muscles release just a little bit more. And let's go ahead and send our hips back up to the sky, stretching. And let your knees drop down, taking it into a child's pose. Feeling your body get warmer. Hopefully every time you hit a pose, it's a little bit easier than the last. And let's go ahead and just sit back where we started. We're going to do another breathing exercise. To someone in class but not participating. It sounds very funny, but I promise if you give it a try, you're gonna love it. It's called bee breathing. We're gonna close our eyes and plug our ears. We're gonna inhale through our nose and then hum as we let out our breath. And we sound like a bee. But when we do this in class, no one else hears you because everyone's got their ears plugged and they're in their own space, in their own minds. So please go ahead and do it with me. We'll do it 10 times. So go ahead and close those eyes. Let your ears plug. You can watch me once first and then join me. Inhaling through the nose with the ears plugged and humming out. And go ahead and join me. We'll do it 10 times. And whenever you're done is just fine at your own pace. You can open your eyes, getting a new sense of awareness. And go ahead and roll slowly back down into our final pose. Adjusting and getting comfortable here. Exhaling. Melting into your mat. And like always, you can stay here longer. Or if it's time for you to get up and go about your responsibilities, wiggling your fingers and toes and coming back to awareness. You can roll over to your side and push up into a seated position. Thank you for joining me. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.